Chen Chang is a senior female student majoring in Chinese language and literature. In the final year of university, 3 out of 4 girls in her dormitory have entered romantic relationships, leaving her alone and single for a long time. The sweet phone calls between her roommates and their lovers late at night filled her heart with loneliness, envy, and desolation. For 3 long years, Chen Chang has secretly had a crush on Wan Huichuan, a god-level senior majoring in broadcasting and hosting from a different department of the same university. His online nickname on Weibo is Hui Jian, and he is also a well-to-be voice actor for radio dramas in the niche online dubbing circle. This secret crush has lasted for 3 whole years. She never took the initiative 2 years. She never took the initiative to approach him, only dared to quietly follow his social media accounts, paid for memberships of the radio dramas he dubbed, and secretly fell for him behind the screen. There was almost no real intersection between the two of them. The fate that brought them together originated from Lin Yin, a good friend and roommate in her department, who also majored in broadcasting. Yin took the initiative to recommend a radio drama dubbed by the top senior of their department to Chen Chang. Having no interest at first, Chen Chang accidentally clicked on it and was completely captivated by Duan Huichuan's deep, magnetic and distinctive voice. From then on, she began to cautiously inquire about Duan Huichuan's daily hobbies and schedules. However, due to her extremely shy and timid personality, she never dared to strike up a conversation actively. She could only hide her surging love deep in her heart and regard. Weibo is her exclusive secret tree. She posted a large number of secret love articles only visible to Duan Huichuan, and even quietly attached her WeChat ID, hoping to be noticed by him one day. Late one night after the dormitory lights were turned off, the sweet phone calls of her roommates constantly stimulated Chen Chang's emotions. Overwhelmed by impulse and loneliness, she sent a bold and straightforward private message to Duan Huichuan, her secret crush of 3 years, via Weibo. I'm so annoyed. I can't even sleep well by myself. How could I sleep with you? She thought the message would never get a reply, but unexpectedly, Duan Huichuan replied instantly. The sudden response made Chen Chang's mind go blank in an instant. Overwhelmed by extreme fluster and panic, she chose to turn off her phone to escape, pretending that nothing had happened. When she woke up the next morning, Chen Chang accidentally found a friend request popping up on her WeChat, sent by Hui Jian, namely Duan Huichuan, the boy she had admired secretly for 3 years. The familiar online name made her heart race wildly in an instant, filled with excitement, tension, and hidden joy. There was a huge contrast between Wan Huichuan's WeChat avatar and his Weibo style. His Weibo was always cold landscape pictures, while his WeChat avatar featured a cute cat walking a fish. This stark difference made Chen Chang guess that as a voice actor who played various roles all year round, he might have a complex and diverse personality hidden inside. She was distracted and absent-minded all day long, unable to concentrate in class. Her abnormal state was quickly noticed by her roommates. After learning that her male god had taken the initiative to add her WeChat, the 3 roommates all became her enthusiastic assistants, urging her to accept the application without hesitation, encouraging her to seize this rare fate and stop being inferior and cowardly. Encouraged repeatedly by her roommates, Chen Chang nervously approved his friend's request. Duan Huichuan's opening line was full of ambiguous teasing. Hello, Miss Sleepless. I am Mr. Who can make you sleep. This sentence completely overturned Chen Chang's inherent impression of him as a cold and aloof male god. He turned into an attractive and charming young man in an instant, making her heart pound nonstop. Chen Chang was a typical person who was bold online but extremely inferior and reserved in reality. After calming down, she began to test him with bold online banter, first asking whether he knew her identity, planning to block and cut off contact or continue ambiguous interaction according to his answer. Duan Huichuan did not answer directly. He only said that he was curious about what kind of girl would send such bold private messages. Chen Chang suddenly became vigilant, suspecting that he might be a fraud, and wondering why this male god with no intersection with her would take the initiative to contact her. Reminded by him, she opened her Weibo and suddenly realized that all her secret love posts only visible to him had been exposed long ago, including her WeChat ID left on purpose. After her secret crush was fully revealed, Chen Cheng let go of all her restraints and completely changed her former reserved attitude. She began to tease Duan Huichu unscrupulously. First, she asked for a red envelope to test his sincerity. After being ignored, she acted cockatrously, relying on her love for nice voices, asking him to call her sister, and even boldly requesting an on-demand breathing voice clip to reproduce the classic clips in his radio dramas. Faced with Chen Cheng's constant temptation and bold teasing, Duan Huichuan was not angry at all. He only replied lightly that he was outside and inconvenient at the moment, promising to satisfy her request after returning. Half an hour later, Chen Cheng received a 3-second voice message, which was Duan Huichuan's highly appealing breathing sound. He instantly broke all her rationality, leaving her shy, excited and flustered. Driven by impulse, she sent overly ambiguous words without thinking. In response, Duan Huichuan took the initiative to ask about her college and major. In a moment of panic and carelessness, Chen Cheng directly typed her specific college and full name Chen Cheng from the School of Humanities. She withdrew the message immediately after reacting, praying frantically that he had not seen it clearly. She comforted herself constantly that there were a large number of students in the School of Humanities, and there must be many people with the same name. Moreover, as a top senior in the broadcasting department, Duan Huichuan rarely stayed on campus in his senior year, so he would never delve into this matter. With this thought, her anxious heart finally calmed down gradually. From then on, the two started a relaxed and ambiguous daily chat. Chen Cheng took the initiative to flirt and tease him from time to time, while Duan Huichuan responded with occasional ambiguous replies and gentle interaction. Her plain senior year life was filled with sweet secret ambiguity because of this unexpected connection. As graduation and off-campus internship approached, the department organized an offline dinner party at a Hunan restaurant near the west gate of the school. The minister informed everyone in the group in advance that he would bring a handsome male friend majoring in broadcasting who had just returned to campus, arousing great expectation among all the female members of the department. Watching everyone fawning over handsome men, Chen Cheng remained indifferent, only constantly thinking about Duan Huichuan with the perfect voice. She wondered secretly about his real appearance, curious whether his looks were as outstanding as his voice. On the eve of the dinner, she still took the initiative to send messages to Duan Huichuan for daily interaction and playful teasing. She also tried hard to persuade him to expand the creation of doujin radio dramas, tempting him with monetary rewards and the strong demand from voice control lovers, hoping that he could produce more new works to satisfy her and a large number of voice drama fans. However, Duan Huichuan had a cold and indifferent personality. He said plainly that he had no lack of money and had no interest in dubbing doujin works, only leaving an ambiguous reply that it depended on his mood. On the day of the dinner party, Chen Cheng arrived at the restaurant early. Bored, she sent cheesy love words to Duan Huichuan with a photo of the restaurant to share her current situation. Duan Huichuan recognized the store location at a glance with a quick reply. This simple response made Chen Cheng firmly believe that they were bound by deep fate, and her affection for him grew stronger. During the dinner, she quietly asked her good friend Yin Yin about Duan Huichuan's recent situation. Yin Yin replied mysteriously that he was busy crashing dinners, leaving Chen Cheng confused and puzzled. At that moment, the private room door was pushed open, and the minister walked in with his friend. To her utter shock, the handsome young man in front of her was exactly Duan Huichuan, dressed in a clean white shirt and casual trousers. He had exquisite facial features, clear outline, tall figure and extraordinary temperament. His familiar breathtaking voice instantly ignited the whole crowd. Only Chen Cheng was struck dumb and stiff all over. She finally connected all the clues and coincidences, realizing that the male god she had teased wildly online was sitting right opposite her in reality. Overwhelmed by intense shyness and embarrassment, She quickly put on a mask to hide her face, lying about having a cold to avoid eye contact, keeping her head down the whole time and daring not to meet his gaze. During the meal, Yin Yin exposed her secret crush in front of everyone, telling the crowd that Chen Cheng was obsessed with Duan Huichu on S radio dramas every day and often praised his unique dubbing charm in private. Her unguarded words fully revealed Chen Cheng's hidden love for him. The minister took the opportunity to tease and match them together. After learning that Duan Huichu An was the famous voice actor Hui Jian, he asked him to take good care of Chen Cheng, who had been single for many years. Duan Huichu An agreed softly, his eyes falling directly on the masked Chen Cheng with a clear sense of understanding. It was obvious that he had recognized her identity long ago. After the dinner, everyone planned to go to a KEV for entertainment. Ashamed and embarrassed to face Duan Huichuan, Chen Cheng tried to escape secretly, but was stopped by him at the corner. Alone with her crush, Chen Cheng was too nervous to speak coherently, making up random excuses to cover up her awkwardness. She even blurted out blatant praise for his voice clips rashly. Her straightforward compliment instantly made the reserved, unintroverted Duan Huichuan's ears turn bright red. Wah! Instead of teasing the embarrassed girl, the gentle Duan Huichuan noticed that she had barely eaten during the dinner and took the initiative to take her for spicy hot pot. Over supper, the two gradually broke the ice and narrowed the distance. Chen Cheng learned that Duan Huichuan returned to campus this time to record official promotional videos for the school.